Open to mezcal.
Ooh, my very own lettuce bouquet. I bet there's some brides out there.
You know, that's funny that you say that. We did that with the collards that were like that. I was telling them.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Field Trips, where I take you along with me to explore California agriculture. This week we are at Lucero Organic Farms in Galt, California. For today's field trip, we are at Lucero Organic Farm in Galt, California. And today I am with Priscilla and Curtis, and they are going to show us around their awesome organic farm that they grow all right here around their home. It's about 19 acres, you said?
19 and a half acres.
That's awesome. So how did you guys get into this?
Well, actually, it was my dad. My dad's been farming almost all of his life. When he started farming, I joined the army. I joined the army in 1986. So then I did 20 years in the army, and then when I retired, right before I retired, I came to visit him, and I got the bug. You know, I tried it out for a week. You know, just helping him out and everything. I was like, I can do this. I can do this again.
That's awesome. That's
19 years later.
That's so great. Well, I know it's very windy out here, which you never know what kind of weather you were going to get. Would you like to show us around the greenhouse?
Yeah, sure. Come on in.
All right, let's go on in. Oh, what's this puppy's name?
That's Hazel.
So we are in the greenhouse, which is so vital for small family farms. I mean, for the large ones too, but it really is such an important part to get stuff started in the greenhouse, right? Yeah.
Normally what I do is I start all my seedlings in the trays, the seed trays, and then I to germinate them, I put them on these heat mats. I built the germination chamber inside of the hothouse itself.
Okay.
So it's
so you got extra heat in there.
A little bit warmer in here. You see, I have my the heat mat set at 86 degrees.
So what have you got growing in there? What have you got starting?
On the heat mats right now, I have peppers. As you can see, these are Cubanelle peppers. They're an Italian L, sweet pepper. Then I have red burgundy okra growing in here. I didn't put those on the seed trays because they pretty much, it's warm enough in here for them to germinate. It only takes them like three or 4 days.
Mm-hmm. Is it the best feeling when they start coming up?
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice to see them growing like that. And it's, you know, some things don't come out. Sometimes they get older seed, like this Keystone Giant. It's an old seed from 2015. Normally the seeds only last a couple years.
So how much longer will these go in here till they go out to the field?
Well, they're almost ready now. I mean, the way to tell is like if you're able to pull one out, and all with the roots and everything like this is ready to plant.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I mean, it'd be nice to get a little bit tighter.
So as long as like the whole
base.
cell comes out, then you know there's
out,
a lot of roots going on.
Yeah, that's the same. It's the same with the other stuff: tomatoes, peppers, eggplant.
Well, if you want to walk outside so we're not melting, farm stand first. Okay, let's do it.
Yes, the farm stand's open every Wednesday to the public.
Every Wednesday to the public?
Yes, 1 to 5 p.m.
Okay.
And so we also have people that can come anytime. They just make an appointment, and because someone's usually here Monday through Friday.
Right.
So so people are welcome to come by anytime with an appointment, but we're open to the public on Wednesdays.
That's awesome. So people can just come right in here, and you normally got all the seasonal stuff going.
Yeah, for the winter it's set up kind of small because winter's only so many things. But during the summer we have it all spread out. We also sell eggs here from our chickens, and so we only sell eggs at the farm stand only. And so
here,
yes,
so
yes.
Not at markets.
Not at markets. No,
okay.
No.
How's the egg selling?
They're fine. Well, the eggs, we never have a problem selling eggs. They go out, and so now the girls have just started producing again. They molted during the winter and they'd slowed down, so now they're back producing. And so even we sold out within not even the first 20 minutes.
I bet.
So people are like calling, like, do you have eggs? I just came here to get eggs.
Oh, yes. I saw you guys do like Christmas on the farm.
Yes. So this year we had to do a massive switcheroo because of crazy weather that we had during that time. And so usually we have it all in the open farm space. And so it went to like shifting within a few days where we had to clear out the entire shop.
Okay. You're like, we're doing it in the shop now.
Yeah. So
Merry Christmas.
he is Santa.
No, don't tell the kids. So are there any other big events you guys like to do?
So we do music on the farm the first Wednesday, May through August, and then we do our harvest festival the third Saturday of October. And then just we have all this open space here, and so it's just fortunate that we're able to farm, but then also able to have things to invite the community. And so
yeah, that's so important. If you can do it, bring people onto the farm so people can see it and learn, because there's so many people. I mean, we're in Galt, so a lot of people have like a little bit
knowledge,
of agriculture, exposure, but there are so many people that have no agriculture exposure. So it's great when farms are able to, bring people on.
Well, especially because the kids love it.
I'm sure.
And the parents don't have to worry about anything because there's one way in, one way out.
Yeah.
And the kids actually get to taste things fresh, and they get to go pick their strawberries, and they'll pick these white strawberries and they think they're delicious, but I was like,
whatever.
They're supposed to be red, but
Well, would you like to take us out to the farm and maybe just show us a little bit of like what a day in the life on the farm looks like? I know there's not that many crops growing right now, but you got a few.
Yeah.
We're happy to walk,
Okay.
get the exercise, and you can just show us a little bit what's going on this time of year. Okay, so we've got turnips here.
You got radishes.
And I'm assuming, especially with organic farming, you guys do a lot of rotational
Yes.
work.
It's part of our organic systems plan.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to rotate.
And that is just really better for the soil because you're taking different nutrients, adding different nutrients from every different crop that you're planting.
Soil disease, and also for pests as well.
Okay.
Yes, because a lot of the pests will certain there's like the tomato worm, the squash bugs, and some of them will hibernate underground during the winter.
Okay.
And so if you keep planting the same thing in the same spot,
You're going to get that
yes.
pest come up. So by planting something different, you're kind of hoping they're going to die off because it's not the food they want.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So that's it's a pest management plan that doesn't require you to use any chemicals as well. So
We have to, being organic, we have to give back to the soil. So that's either by crop rotation, of course, and then
Cover crops.
Cover crops.
Yeah,
too, as well.
we do cover crops too. Yeah, they're so important.
It is. This is stuff this is some lettuce. We got
Okay.
some romaine lettuce.
At the end of it.
Yes, and then then we had cauliflower here, Romanesco purple, Violetta cauliflower, Romanesco, and then we had some broccoli as well.
Okay.
That's pretty much
All at the end as well.
We harvested it already, so
So what are your most popular winter crops?
the ones we rely on the most are probably the broccoli, cauliflower.
Oh, that's so cool. And the lettuces at your market sell very well.
Oh yeah, I sell the lettuces too. I mean, we were trying to grow them, because we plant them by seed on the planter, and they bunch up a lot, so they don't get to really grow that well. But
They don't form heads. Yeah.
Priscilla's like, we were bunching them up and with rubber bands before, and she got the strawberry baskets, and when we picked them and put them in the basket, it looks like a bouquet
Oh,
of
nice.
lettuce. See how bunched up it is.
Yes.
So the way
So it's hard to form heads.
we find the biggest bunches of lettuce. Single, like this one right here is pretty big.
And it's just you two, right?
Yeah, right now.
During the winter, it's just the two of us. During the summer, we typically have five full-time seasonal workers.
wow.
Yes. Yeah, during the summer.
5 people. Wow. That's lovely. So you put it in the back. I know you probably chop those
Yeah,
little
chop the
guys
bottoms
off.
Wash it.
I was telling a lady, I was like, this could be a new thing where you have edible bouquets.
Yes.
She was like, shh, don't tell anybody.
I love flowers, but less waste. Just take your bouquet and start eating it for dinner.
Or maybe even put like some edible flowers in there, like some marigolds and nasturtiums or whatnot. And so, yeah.
That's beautiful. Need some, Nick? Listen too. It's organic, so we can just eat it.
Might be a little dirty.
Well, that's even people.
Or it's good for you. So what are some of the biggest challenges for being an organic farm? Like, I know you said there were days where you're like, oh man, should we drop the organic out of the name?
No, the weeds. It's the weeds. The past couple of years, it's been really tough getting, like, once strawberry production starts, and then harvest squash and cucumbers, and then tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I mean, we run out of extra time. It's nonstop harvest. So when we plant the peppers and eggplant, those are the last things that we plant. We end up not. I cultivate with the tractor as close as I can.
Yeah.
But you still have to weed in between everything, otherwise they won't grow. So I mean, the past couple of years, cultivate a few times, and I was like, hey, we need to get weed. It's like, we don't have time. It's like, and next thing you know, the weeds are this high, and then you're looking for the peppers and eggplant, and they're still this big.
You almost need like a full-time weeder.
Yeah, you need a crew just to weed. Because if you don't pick strawberries, if you get behind on strawberries, and it's gonna completely mess you up. So we have to pick strawberries, and so
that's our biggest crop anyway. That's how we live.
Strawberries are the moneymaker.
Yes, yeah, strawberries and tomatoes.
Strawberries,
And there are kind of like those hot farmers markets too, right? I feel like, I don't know what they are because that's not the industry I'm in, but I feel like I've heard it where it's like, oh, you really want to be in this one, and then once you have your spot in there, like, you can't miss. Because if you lose your spot, you're out.
Yeah, that's how San Francisco Ferry Building. The farm's been doing that one 30.
It's been since it started.
Yeah, it's very existence. But if you, for whatever reason, decide like, oh, I'm not going to be, we're not going to do it anymore. If you decide you're going to drop your spot, you're not going to get back in. Not in your lifetime. You're not going to. AIM farmers markets are like that too. They're the same way. Yeah, and unfortunately, like a lot of new farmers, they'll think like, well, I'm going to just sell at farmers markets, and it's like, it
not
doesn't
that
work
easy.
that way. Yeah, it takes a while to get because also you don't want it at farmers markets. They have a certain amount of vendors that are selling certain things, and so if you come in selling the exact same things as vendors that are already in there, they're not going to allow you in.
So you almost need something that like makes you unique.
Yes,
to be
you need to have your own. You need to have your own niche. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, look at them! Oh my gosh, I miss having so many chickens.
I hang out in here every now and then, just watch the chickens get my little entertainment.
Oh, I love
see the girls running from the guys.
I loved having chickens.
I do like a little commentary. I'm like, run, girl! Oh, he got you.
If people want to just find more information about you or connect with you, what's the best place for them to go?
You can follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
Okay.
So we are pretty active on our social media. I'm always uploading pictures, recipes, things like that. And
if they want to pre-order the strawberries or to the strawberries, I think I saw you guys have like a subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So the strawberry subscription, what happens is sometimes the berries are, you go through periods where they kind of like go down a production, and so this guarantees that you get your berries no matter what. And so it's a 3-pack every single week, so it gives you a discount. And so, but the thing is, you have to pay in full for the entire 25 weeks.
Okay. And so that's available at the markets or here
at the farm stand. Yes.
Would you have any advice to someone that would possibly want to get into this? I know it's not easy, but if someone is thinking, I want to get into organic farming, I want to get into farmers markets and things like that, where would you suggest they start?
I would say first start with just connecting with a farmer that's been doing it already. So, because I mean, it's like, even like you talk to other farmers, and you can kind of like, especially like if you don't have a big tractor, you can be like, hey, I don't have the big tractor, could you help me with this? And so just connecting and getting the knowledge with someone that's already been doing it. And then also don't have unrealistic expectations that I'm going to get in this and I'm going to make lots of money. Because you're not.
So another joke, farming joke, is like a way to make $1 million in farming is start with 5.
Oh, I've heard that one. Oh yes, I've definitely heard that one. Yes. Well, thank you so much for showing us your awesome farm. I'm super excited to come to get some strawberries, and I will definitely be attending the music. I think my son would absolutely love running around.
It's really a lot of fun.
Thank you for coming along on today's field trip at at Lucero Organic Farm. It was so amazing to learn about their organic practices when it comes to not using any pesticides, their weed management, and just getting a tour of their entire beautiful farm, how they do everything really hands-on. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you want to learn anything more about this farm or how to attend some of their events, you can check the links below. I'll have a link to their Facebook page, which is where she said all of their information is, and they also have an Instagram page I will link, and I will see you guys next month.
Oh.